going to enter into space with a sage smudge. And I was hearing as I was lighting the sage that if you feel like sage just hasn't been hitting the spot, if you feel like you are doing deep ancestral clearing at this time, I would perhaps switch to Palo Santo. Sometimes I feel like I get a better energy clearing when using Palo Santo if I'm going into quite deep and dark spaces with regards to my healing and trauma. But today's reading, everyone, is going to be from the Angelic Kingdom. So I'm going to leave it quite open. And I wanted to share that angel energy had been in my life for a really long time. I just wasn't aware of it. Quite early on in my journey, I was brought to angelic energy, angelic frequencies, to kickstart my spiritual expansion and to allow me to feel safe and protected. But as soon as this energy came in, it was almost like I was feeling it kind of not in the way that you would stereotypically understand angels and, you know, these big beings with like massive wings, although I do see wings on people as a sign that, you know, they are protected by the angelic kingdom. But this energy was just, it just felt like light. And as my journey progressed and as I started to delve into these realms deeper, I started to just feel like extraterrestrial energy and angelic energy were the same thing. And if some of you don't know, I resonate as being a Pleiadian starseed, so I've been doing a lot of research into, you know, that side of life, extraterrestrials, all of that type of stuff. And at some point in the journey, it felt like the two energies had merged, and I was like, they are one and the same. So if you have trouble kind of switching from, you know, being a starseed, thinking about the stars, sort of extraterrestrial energy, and thinking about the angelic kingdom, just see it as the frequency is still the exact same thing. Because I think there is a lot of strict religion that is connected to angelic energies, which I just wish wasn't the case. And, you know, when I connect into these energies, it's not about religion at all. And actually the oracle card deck that I've got is actually the Angels of Atlantis. And in my mind, for the longest time, I've been calling it the Archangels Oracle, and I have no idea why. So, you know, these energies are here for you to explore. Don't try and put it in a box or put it to one specific doctrine, because it just doesn't need to live there, I think is what I want to say. But I do have 3 piles for you today. I do have some tarot and some oracle that I think I'm going to pull as well. We will see how we go, everyone. But take a minute to pick your pile, and I will go ahead with pile number 1. Hello Pile 1, this is your reading. Let's see what the Angelic Kingdom wishes to say to you. And I have pre-shuffled some oracle, but I'm being told that I'm not going to start with that. I'm going to start with the Angels of Atlantis Oracle, and perhaps see which angels wish to step forward for you, or the energies that they are wanting to bring to light for you at this time. First card that I've got for you is Gabriel and Inspiration. Raphael and Earth Force. Hanel and Courage. So first of all, pile 1, what I'm getting is that you are an inspiration to others. You light a path that others can't see for themselves, and you do this very you do this without knowing, pile 1. What you say holds weight. People listen to you. And perhaps you're only just starting to realize this energy within self, is how much people listen to you. And perhaps you've felt like people have relied on you a lot, and that's felt like a burden. But now you're starting to see the spaces where it's because of your courage that others have inspiration to share what they have with others. So I think in the roundabout way, what's coming through, pile 1, is that you are, you know, you are an earth angel. What you say is important to others, and I think that does come with a weight that the angels are wanting you to be aware of at this time. I'm going to bring some tarot into the mix as well to get more information for you. But the first thing that I was looking at was the colors of this card, pile 1, with regards to the blue, the green, and the red. So blue for the throat chakra, green for the heart chakra, and red connoting the root chakra. So I was being drawn to blue sapphires, green emeralds, and also oh gosh, what's this stone called? It's my birthstone. What is it? And I don't know, it will come to me. It's completely gone out of my mind. I'll remember to tag it in your description, pile 1. The angels have to say to you. Knight of Wands. Nine of Wands. Six of Cups. Four of Swords. Any more? No. Okay. The angels are wanting me to highlight to you that there is a level of stability that you are looking for, that you have to achieve within yourself right now, Pile 1. I feel like maybe some things have halted with this Earth Force being here. It feels like perhaps some things are being grounded into your reality at this time. So if you are on an expansive path, please know that your expansion isn't halting. It's just that you're having to really hone into some of your understandings of this world right now. You might consider yourself to be, you know, not of this world for some of you. So it's like you're having to look at specific understandings right now and bring them into the present moment so that you can appreciate what you are to others. It's so strange how that's coming through, and I hope it's making sense what I'm trying to say. I feel like this reading is just to highlight how much others do rely on you, but for you to be able to see that. I think somewhere you're not being able to see your light at this time, Pile 1, and perhaps you've been doing some deep trauma healing, perhaps you've been doing some deep shadow work. We have had the eclipse, which has just completely knocked everyone sideways. And I've been drawn to the weather outside, and it's just been absolute chaos as well. So maybe you just felt emotionally chaotic, Pile 1. Please ground yourself. Use some meditations to ground you into the Earth Force. Please get out in nature as much as you can at this time, because I think there is information wanting to be brought forward to you, so that you can see who you truly are. I think that's the biggest message that's coming through, is that you're not seeing who you truly are, and I'm not sure why that is. Let me grab some more cards just to get an understanding of that. I think somewhere you perhaps have got lost in shadow work, Pile 1. And if that aligns to you, please do not hesitate to reach out. It's exactly why I'm here. But I think there is two horses here. Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you want to run away, Pile 1. Maybe you want to run away. We're going to take this. 10 of Pentacles. That's so interesting. Bear with me, Pile 1, because I feel like there is 9 of Pentacles. Okay. I'm getting a bit more of a picture here. For some, this won't be for all. For some of you, you're worried about your stability if you step into a life of spirituality. And I think there's no easy way to say this, Pile 1. I'm just going to give it to you straight, because things have to maneuver, you know. And if you're stepping into a spiritual path, your whole entire world completely rocks off its axis, and you're catapulted into a space that you cannot put into words, and it does change everything. So, you know, perhaps your finances will change, but you don't necessarily that's not the main focus. I would like to share, Pile 1. If that's your main focus right now, then you're not focusing in on the right things. Of course, it's okay to, you know, worry about how we're going to create stability for ourselves, but it's almost like you're holding too rigidly to the material realm, when your angels want you to sink into everything that is and forget about that. Because I don't know if you can see this here, but I'm just seeing like a continuation of all of these pentacles here, and it's like you will come into a flow and into a rhythm that suits you, Pile 1, and don't worry about that. And perhaps, you know, this is something that you've worked on really hard for this first part of your life. It feels like you're moving into a different chapter and a different way of doing things, Pile 1. And, you know, I think that perhaps you've worked really hard to get to the position that you are, and you think, I don't want to let this go. But if you're feeling like there is an if or an or, it feels like, you know, something is wanting to shift for you, Pile 1. And I can promise you it's going to be for your highest good, but you have to trust in the angels and that energy. And, you know, call out to Gabriel, Raphael, and Hanel if that feels aligned for you. But specifically Gabriel, it feels like there is a strong connection that you have with Gabriel. And Gabriel is an elusive energy to some. I think to some it feels very, very, very feminine, and to others it can potentially be masculine as well. So take what resonates for you. Take what resonates with your consciousness. And I think that is something that I want to share with every pile, is that, you know, how the angels make themselves known to you is how your consciousness perceives them. So however you want these angels to show up for you, they will. So ask for that enlightenment, ask for that energy from the angels, because they are stepping forward for you today with, it's like just a hand of encouragement I'm feeling. More tarot? Okay. It's like a hand of encouragement. And a message of, you're going to have more options than you think. Spirituality doesn't look just one way. I just had a card. Yeah, we've got the Hermit in reverse. Perhaps you're afraid of being... Perhaps you're afraid of being an extrovert. Pile 1. And I think potentially I think this is where there is a massive illusion around you, Pile 1, because you're not seeing yourself clearly. Because a lot of people look up to you, they see you as a role model, they see you as a very creative person, yet somewhere it feels like you think that you just hide in the dark, and you don't, because everyone can see you, Pile 1, everyone can see you but you. And I think this is something you're going to have to break free from. You might actually want to work with candle magic. You might want to start lighting more candles around your house so that you can connect into the light. Just sitting and looking at a candle is a real great practice to harness in your own light and to feel into the energies of potentiality as well. It's like the flame is like that spark that ignites something. So if you're focusing in on the flame, this can help you understand, you know, where you perhaps ignite this flame in others. There's just a massive disconnect with who you are and what you think yourself to be. Queen of Pentacles. Some people see you as having it all, Pile 1, and I think you don't feel like that at all, which is definitely something that needs to be looked at. Yeah, it's like you've made all the right moves already, Pile 1. You've made all the right moves. Wow. 14 in Temperance. And I feel like this is you. And it's like you're pushing the light away, because I think you've just been so used to the dark, Pile 1. But actually everyone sees you as this angelic force with wings. You are an earth angel, Pile 1. But you just can't see it. That's what the angels want to highlight to you today. I'm going to put down your oracle that I pre-shuffled. Stars in Navigation in 37. Cosmic Ancestors, voice your concerns. If you don't resonate with being a starseed, I'd be very surprised, Pile 1, in this pile, because it's like you are guided by a force that only you can understand. And, you know, that's the same for all of us. And I think the way that you are experiencing, perhaps where you are in your life right now, is very, very, very specific to you. And maybe you don't have a lot of people around you that can understand where you are in your expression of self. But that's okay, Pile 1. And also, this doesn't mean that people don't like you. I think there's something here where you feel like people don't like you, or that they can't see you for who you are, but they can, somewhere that they can. And, you know, perhaps you've been succumbed to kind of being pushed out in certain spaces, Pile 1, but I'm hearing, you know, what is meant for you will find you. And you need to look in the places where you are receiving light at this time, where you are being met with people that are willing to engage with you, willing to understand you, and to try and harness more love for yourself in this present moment. This feels like a self-love journey that isn't an obvious self-love journey. This is about feeling connected with who you are at a soul's level and allowing that to shine through, but also seeing the spaces where you already do this and have been doing this your whole entire life, Pile 1. I think you're very blinded, perhaps by your pain at this time, or perhaps with where you're perceiving yourself and your lack. You need to get out of this lack mentality that you have, because it's not allowing you to see who you truly are and where you truly are at this time. And I hope this is making sense to you, Pile 1. I feel like you perhaps won't even be able to fully resonate with this message right away. So I'd say come back to it, Pile 1, because there is everything that you need is here in this reading. But I think you might not be able to process it because you've been going through so much recently. That's the main message that's coming through. You've been going through so much recently. And I'm sorry to hear that, Pile 1. It feels like there has been perhaps a lot of illusion, a lot of confusion, and the angels are saying that they are here to support you. So call out to them. And, you know, I believe that we all come with an angel that protects us our lifetimes, and has been with us from, you know, the very start of our creation, which I'm not entirely sure is where at this time, Pile 1. You know, I'm still gathering my understandings of everything. I'm very much a life student, is what I intend to be for the rest of my incarnation here, wherever I end up. Not too sure at this point. Might not be Earth by the end of this lifetime. So remember that too. Heart of Source, all-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. This is your light, Pile 1, that you don't allow yourself to see. You are at the heart of a lot of people's happiness and joy. Hills of Amenti, initiation, secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiation. I think you've been going through a spiritual awakening of initiation, Pile 1, and this can often leave us feeling very confused and like we aren't sure which way is up. So I think just please go easy on yourself right now, Pile 1, because you are trying to understand things that you haven't tried to understand yet this lifetime, I'm being told. So, you know, it's okay to go slow, and it's okay to pause, and it's okay to just focus in on your heart. I think this is something that you've never done this lifetime, Pile 1. It's focusing on your heart and what you truly actually need to nourish yourself. Merkaba activation, transcend, ascend, you are rising up. Yeah, and you are rising up, Pile 1. But this may be a slowly but surely, which you're not used to, I'm hearing. So just trust and try and stick to, try and stay in almost like the grey area of life right now. I think you're looking very black and white, and you're going to have to look in the grey to understand where you are in your position at this time. And, you know, take what resonates, but you might want to work with your Merkaba for activation. So imagine yourself in the Merkaba. Look up what the Merkaba is if you've never heard of it before. It's a real great shape to encompass the totality of life and allow you to expand. It's very potent energy, so a lot of grounding if you're using your Merkaba, especially for the first time. I felt like I just took off and I wasn't sure if I was going to come back. So just be aware of that as well, Pile 1. But you might want to start looking at your light body, your energetic body, and starting to understand that. It's like you understand the material realm very well, Pile 1, but now you're stepping into new territory, and it's going to feel destabilizing because you're breaking out of the mold. The Central Sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. So yeah, getting out into the sun is going to help you. Sun therapy would be amazing for you. Just sun gazing would be great. I don't believe in all of the things that we aren't supposed to look at the sun. I think that is total bogus, and I'm proof of that. I've been directly looking into the sun for quite some time, and I'm completely fine. But this idea of you being golden, is coming through really strongly from the angelic kingdom, specifically from Gabriel. You have a real strong connection to Angel Gabriel, Pile 1. So utilize that energy, whether you believe in it or not. In the highest light, say, I wish to connect with Gabriel and for them to help me on my path. And see what happens. I feel like there is... It's like you're going to be given the fundamentals of expansion, pile 1. And you know, if you're not in a path of expanse, I would say this potentially isn't your pile, or this is going to happen without you realizing it. And what I believe is that the whole entire planet is shifting, and we're all going on this journey of expanse. And to those that, you know, were teetering on the edge of maybe yes or no, I think a lot of people are going to say yes at the last minute at a soul's level because they're ready, but they might not feel like they are ready in the here and now. And I think this has been your journey, pile 1. I think you've been dragged into this, and you know, I very much felt like that to some degree. But once I started to open up, I thought, wow, I'm so grateful for where I am and the position that I hold, and you know, the energies that I'm allowed to connect in. I feel like it is a great privilege, and I think you're going to come into that understanding too at some point, pile 1. But I think you're just in the middle of figuring it all out, and that's okay. And you know, if this is not connecting to a spiritual path, this is just you understanding your position here, where you find yourself right now with regards to who you are to other people, and accepting that to be your truth, that you are light, that you give others light, and you are welcomed. It's like you are welcomed in spaces, pile 1. And I don't know how to make this make sense, because I feel like I'm sat in your energy, pile 1, and the words are coming out of my mouth, and I'm hearing the channeling coming in, but it's like I'm not able to feel this in flow. And I think this is exactly how you feel. It's like you're not getting some sort of flow right now, but just trust that everything is working out for your highest good and where you are right now, and that the energies will shift. I would suggest getting some clear quartz and having that on you at all times, bathing with clear quartz, and just asking for more and more clarity, asking for the fog to be cleared. I would suggest doing some heart opening meditations, some third eye opening and clearing meditations as well. Pile 1, I feel like that's going to be really beneficial for you. I think you're just molding into this new state of understanding yourself at a spiritual level, at an energetic level, however you want to resonate with that. But know that the angels are here to protect you, and particularly Gabriel. So call upon them because they are here for you, and they wanted to express this notion of you so that you can understand where you are right now and what you need to work on. This has been a very practical understanding of your energy so that you can work with this and move forward, pile 1. But that's all that I've got for you today. Please do not hesitate to reach out if you'd like an extended personal reading. Please do not forget to like and share this with anyone that you might feel will best benefit. And yeah, I will speak to you soon, pile 1. Take care. Bye. Hello, pile 2. This is your reading. Let's see what the angelic kingdom wishes to share with you. But I'm not going to start with your pre-shuffled oracle. I'm going to start with the Angels of Atlantis Oracle to see perhaps which angels are stepping forward for you right now and the energies that they wish to share with you. Metatron and Divine Intelligence. And yeah, I was really waiting to see which pile Metatron stepped forward for. An incredibly powerful and potent angel. Raphael and Communion. I always see that card as community. Both of these. Okay. So I feel like we've got a cryptic message with you, pile 1. South Dolphin and Love. And I'm being drawn to the black box here. And I'm not going to share too much about that, because I feel like if you know, you know. But that's significant. And then we've got Zakiel and Romance. And I was being drawn to the 2 candles here. And now I'm hearing 16 candles. What is this energy? I feel like there's 2 understandings trying to come in at once. For some of you, what you've been looking into in terms of study is completely aligned for you. And this doesn't have to make sense to anyone else. Metatron is coming forward and saying, whatever you're feeling drawn to at this time, it doesn't have to make sense to other people. It's okay for you to be going this path alone right now, pile 2. If you feel like you are walking alone, know that you're not. The angels are here to support you. And you've got 4 angels stepping forward, pile 2. Raphael, Metatron, Sandalphon, and Zavkiel. So you might want to look into those angels and, you know, delve into their energies a little bit deeper. But you've also got, you know, Ascended Master Jesus stepping forward in this as well. And there is an energy that is protecting your sacred heart, Pile 2. And this card of romance, it feels like there is a heavy weight on your heart, Pile 2. That the angels are wanting you to be aware of and wanting you to look at. It's like they want you to give yourself so much love and compassion where you find yourself right now, because I think you are being given divine intelligence. It's like something is coming straight from the heavens to you. And, you know, I use the word heavens loosely. I use the word heaven as in a way to help you understand, you know, how divine this energy is, and that it's coming from a higher plane of existence. And, you know, to talk in words of expanse sometimes doesn't really resonate with people, but I'm not trying to trigger anyone with regards to religion either, but just seeing the Most High is giving you answers. And to those that are, you know, consider themselves to be expansive with regards to starseed, this is like your star family, your star ancestors. I see angels as, you know, star beings too. I feel like the energy is one and the same, as I said in the intro. And it's like you're having to understand, you're having to understand the energy of love, Pile 2, because I think it's been lacking. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. It's been lacking in your spaces for a real long time, I'm hearing. So I feel like you're being gifted unconditional love, Pile 2. And this is coming straight as a straight gift from your angels and your ancestors, I'm hearing. Yeah, Six of Wands. This is total fulfillment of the heart. And we're in total eclipse of the heart. And we've just come in from the eclipse season. 21 and the World. There is so much on its way to you that you just cannot see, because you're in this death and rebirth energy right now, Pile 2. So I would say trust in what you are feeling, but also so interesting. If you feel like you have to flee someplace, some situation, trust in that energy, Pile 2, because you know what's best for you. King of Swords. Some of you aren't trusting your intuition with regards to something at this time, and the angels are saying trust, because you know what fertilizes your soil best, Pile 2. And I think perhaps you've been on such a deep dive understanding self and understanding what lights you up and what gives you nourishment, that you perhaps feel like you don't know what is best for you right now. And I would suggest writing affirmations of, you know, I know what's best for me, saying this out to yourself every day, and starting to trust yourself a little bit deeper, Pile 2. This feels like, yeah, I trust in how far you've already come. This is a congratulations message, but also a don't give up now. I feel like you feel, how do I word this? I feel like you feel there is a destination goal that you will reach where you will feel fulfillment, Pile 2. But actually, it's an illusion, because you move so quickly. As soon as you've almost like achieved one thing, you're on to the next. And this is not what you've been able to understand about yourself yet, Pile 2. And this is not a wrong energy, but I think this is please enjoy every bit of where you are, because, yeah, it's supposed to be fulfilling for you. You are an adventurous soul, Pile 2. And if you don't feel safe somewhere, it's because it's not supposed to be for you. Where don't you feel safe? Where don't you feel safe, Pile 2? And ask Metatron for this understanding. And if you resonate with, you know, wanting to connect with the energies of Jesus, and, you know, perhaps you've never ever looked into, you know, his energy before, that entity's energy before, but you might be feeling aligned at this time. Ask for information. I feel like there's a piece to the puzzle that's missing right now, pile 2. So this is your confirmation that you're not wrong in thinking, I don't know everything yet. Yeah, it's like, do I take this? Yeah, something's coming. Something's coming, and the angels are saying enjoy where you are because things are being woven behind the scenes for you. So this is a confirmation that sitting and understanding yourself and your own energy at this time and the energies of the universes is going to help you expand no end, pile 2. It's like the information that's being brought to your attention for you to understand right now is going to make you feel on cloud 9. And somewhere you know this. You know what lights you up, pile 2. Trust in the energy. Trust that you know what is meant for you. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Total fulfillment comes from you trusting yourself. That's what is being highlighted to you today. I'm going to pop down your pre-shuffled oracle. We've got Snake and Shedding in 36. And Open Intuition Seeking Clarification. It feels like you are getting to the center of you. And you are going through a massive death and rebirth still, pile 2. You're not going to stay in these energies forever. And things are moving. I think somewhere you feel like things aren't moving, and perhaps not in your time. Yeah, 2 of Swords. You're going to have to keep looking at your pain and shedding this pain of the past, pile 2. Yeah, because you are transmuting this pain directly into power. And maybe you're doing this, you know, semi-consciously. Maybe you're not entirely sure what is happening, but you know, the more that you cry, the more that you shed tears or release energy of negativity, the more that you are feeling the light. So trust in that. Even if you don't know exactly what is going on, but things have been working for you of late, trust in that energy, pile 2. Trust that you know what is best for you and how to navigate your life, pile 2. You know how to navigate your life. So trust that you know what is good. I just keep wanting to say it. Trust that you know what is good for you. It's a main message coming forward. And we've got Thoth with light codes, light initiation, great teacher, awakening, divine magic. Perhaps you might want to look into Thoth's emerald tablets. That's definitely a space that I've been guided to time and time again. So you might want to listen to those while you sleep. You might want to look into the energy of Thoth as an Egyptian deity and how you can bring that into your everyday life. Ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage and boundaries. And I think that is quintessentially what you've been having to work through this lifetime, pile 2, is your ancestral karma. And that is heavy, you know. Trust in the light that you are bringing down, because you are creating magic within your own life, pile 2, that perhaps you just can't feel at this time because you are going through change. And perhaps you've come from pile 1 to pile 2. You are moving into this energy, pile 1, and you know, then there is more. With this here, it's like there is more light wanting to come in. And then the final card that I've got for you is Venusian Galactic Council, Starr being answer the call, time to shine. So you've answered the call already, pile 2. So if you come from pile 1, you know, this is what you are gearing up to do, is answering the call that you have heard out to you. But this is what you are on the way to attaining, pile 2, is this complete and ultimate light that you know exists because you feel it. I'd be very surprised if you don't tap into the energies of this world, because I feel like you hold such a strong hold here at this time. For Metatron to step forward as an angel that is wanting to help you and protect you, this means that you are incredibly powerful, pile 2. And you are anchoring in understandings that this world truly has never seen before. And you have to understand that as your truth. Somewhere you're not allowing yourself to understand who you are. And the angels are wanting to make this aware to you so that you can It's like so that you can seed a deeper understanding of self. And I'm being drawn to stone circles and being drawn to kind of rolling hills and grass. It's like there is more for you to explore. So keep exploring, pile 2. If you're not sure which way to turn, keep getting out of nature and exploring, because it's going to make itself aware to you which way that you need to go. Pile 2, there is a new layer of light that you are trying to access at this time that is coming in for you, but I think it's just coming in slowly, and that's with purpose. Pile 2. So go and dance among the trees, go and dance beneath the stars, go and dance out in lush lands, I'm hearing. And to some, this might be in your mind. This might be going exploring different realms through, what's it called? Through remote viewing. That's the word I'm looking for. Through remote viewing, through visualization in meditation. So go and explore what is available to you, pile 2, because there is a lot of realms that are available specifically to you because of who you are at a soul's level. And I got this message last reading that I did, is that, where you're going, not everyone can come with you. And I think you feel this at a cellular level, pile 2. You know what spaces truly, aren't for you, and that has to be okay. I feel like there might be some guilt that might be coming up at this time through thinking that, I don't want to step away from these people, this situation, because, it's going to cause pain, or you feel like, I don't know, it's almost like you're not wanting to feel like you are above other, and that's not what it is, pile 2. Just, some of us are ready for deeper expanse than others earlier, and you don't want to limit yourself to your potential, pile 2, because you're trying to dim to fit in with others at this time. It's like, go for ultimate expanse and see what happens. And everyone will always find their way, find their path, but it's not up to you to try and drag others with you. And that is detrimental to some others too, pile 2. So remember that, if we're trying to pull people too quickly through their journey and their understandings, that can be detrimental in some spaces as well. So everyone has to grow in their own time, but you have to decide what time that is for you, and trust that you know what is best for you. I keep saying it, pile 2, and I'm sorry if it's gotten annoying, because I feel like I've said it an annoying amount of times, but I feel like I'm having to repeat it so that you can hear it. Somewhere you need to work on self-trust, pile 2, and allowing for you to know the truth of who you are. I'd like you to write a list of everything that you think you are, and then add 10, 20 more to that list, pile 2, because I guarantee you're not seeing yourself in the ultimate light and your ultimate understanding. 15:15 on the clock there, and your angels, your angelic kingdom, and I want to say angelic council, so you work very closely with an angelic council in particular, pile 2, so reach out for that, as these angels, Raphael, Metatron, Sandalph, and Zadkiel, to step forward and help you with where you find yourselves right now in your journey, because they are here to support you. Specifically Metatron, I feel Metatron is just completely all over you, pile 2, so you might want to look into Metatron's cube, the symbol of that, and just start to understand. I feel like there is specific bits of information coming towards you, or bits of research that you're going to have to do that's going to help you understand yourself deeper, and I think this is going to make your life make a bit more sense, pile 2. So trust in where you are at this time, trust that you know what is best for you, and continue to blossom and shine in your fullest light, fullest vibration. I wanted to say hibration. So maybe you need to go into hibernation for a little while, pile 2. Maybe there's some things that you need to just figure out on your own before you're ready to step forward and out, I'm hearing. So trust in those energies if that aligns to you, because I think you perhaps have been hesitant to turn within because, I don't know, perhaps everything else is feeling like, you need to be out, you need to be out, you need to be out, but actually maybe you need to turn within to understand self deeper. But that's all that I've got for you today, pile 2. Do not hesitate to reach out if you'd like an extended reading with me. Do not hesitate to like, share, and subscribe. Please do share this reading with anyone that you might feel will best benefit. But that's all that I've got for you today. Take care, pile 2. Bye. Hello, pile 3. This is your reading. Let's see what the Angelic Kingdom wishes to share with you with regards to your expanse. I want to share. So I'm not actually going to start with the pre-thought oracle. I'm going to start with the Angels of Atlantis Oracle and see perhaps which angels wish to step forward with regards to your energy, and perhaps what energy they want to share with you, pile 3. Raphael and Earth Force, and this did come out in another pile. Okay, I'm going to leave it as such. Metatron and Divine Intelligence. Archangel Michael and Patience. So, pile 3, what I'm getting is that you are on the quest for knowledge, you are on the quest for power, and that is not in the egoic sense. It's like you are just wanting to spiritually expand at this time, and your angels are saying slow down and trust in the timing of your life. There is a divine tapestry being woven behind the scenes for you, and this is allowing you to really catapult into the energies that you are wanting to experience, but it's going to take you being a little bit more patient, pile 3, for you to be able to access this divine knowledge and initiation properly, is what I want to share, pile 3. There is an understanding of divine knowledge that you have that needs to come through, and it's going to take a very specific way in it coming through. So please surrender to the process, pile 3, for one, is what your angels are wanting you to share right now, but also call upon them. Metatron and Michael are stepping forward for you specifically now, and that's such a potent energy to have these two angels step forward. Specifically with regards to your expanse, pile 3, it feels like you know these realms so deeply and you understand life so well. You've incarnated many, many times, I'm hearing, and you know that won't be for all of you. So trust in the energies that are coming forward and the messages that are coming forward for you personally. But I'm being drawn to this Life Force card, and I think opening up your heart space is going to allow for you to access more of your soul's gifts, pile 3. And I think perhaps hearing this message will annoy some, if not all of you, because I think you've been hearing this for a really long time, and you have to trust in who you are and the ability that you have to love. I feel like somewhere you feel like your heart has disappeared, pile 3, and that's just not the case. I think you've just been having to all the cards fell. Perhaps you feel like everything has fell apart time and time again, pile 3. And maybe you're quite protective of yourself and your heart and your energy at this time. And your angels are saying, that is great, but also you have to go and live. You have to go and explore, and you have to allow for others to meet you where you are. Yeah, 2 of Cups. I'm so glad that this card's come out because I could really feel that energy strongly. But I think somewhere you've gotten lost in the journey, pile 2, and you've forgotten to take love. You've forgotten to let love in. You've forgotten to let others in, pile 3. So trust in the energies that are stepping towards you right now, because it's like some people want you to just feel good. Pile 3, so let them. Who are the people that you can rely on, that you trust, and you know, perhaps those that you have question marks around. How can you give them the space to prove themselves to you if you know you're not entirely sure where to be at this time? It's like, how can you allow others to come in and show you who they are? Pile 3, give some the benefit of the doubt, pile 3, and allow for you to know that you're on a journey, and that is okay. You're on a journey, and it's okay to not have everything figured out. 7 of Pentacles. Six of Wands. 12 and the Hanged Man. You are learning to balance life and energies at this time, pile 3. So don't move too quickly, is what I'm hearing. Because everything is happening, so nothing falls too far. Pile 3, and that message isn't to scare, but it's just to say that you can trust what is happening to you and the way that everything is moving. If it is moving slowly, it's for a reason. Pile 3 is what I want to share. Yeah, 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's like you're being guided to a space of total fulfillment for you. Pile 3. There is a space that is wanting to come forward of total fulfillment for you, and you're going to have to trust in these energies. Pile 3. And I think that is the hardest bit that you might be in right now, is having to trust and letting Spirit, the divine, your angels lead. For some of you, you've been asking and you're wanting instant answers, and that's not how this path works. A lot of the time we have to give things room and for us to come into balance so that we can receive. I feel like everything is already in the bag for you, pile 3. Whatever you've been thinking about, worrying about, you don't have to, because you're going to receive it regardless, and you just have to fall back at this time. Just fall back and trust that you've put in enough work already to receive all of your dreams and heart's desires, and that you have the strength to get through anything, pile 3. If there's nothing that you've learned this far on your journey, I think you can trust that you do have the heart, of the lion, the strength of the lion. And yeah, I'm being called to familiars, I'm being called to magic, I'm being called to just a vivacious character. I think that you hold such vibrancy that you don't allow yourself to feel, pile 3. And I think this is perhaps why you're going slow, because your teams want you to have a great time. It's like, we want you to have fun, we want you to let loose, we want you to dance and be free. And perhaps there is a layer of freedom that you haven't allowed yourself to live, pile 3, when that's what you came here to do. Yeah, death and rebirth. I think you've gone through so many shifts, pile 3, that you potentially don't know which way is up right now, and that is okay. But trust in where you are and that you are moving to calmer waters. I think that's the biggest thing with the 6 of Swords coming out. It's like you're not trusting that where you are heading is going to be lighter for you. Yeah, the Fool. You are on a path of exploration, and let it be fun, pile 3. I think there is a seriousness to life that you're having to almost step away from, because it's time for you to explore and have fun. And I'm going to lay down the oracle that I pre-shuffled for you, pile 3. And I've got Sage and Purification with 34 there. Yeah, you're going through a purification season right now, pile 3. 35, Spiritual Evolution, set your heart free. And I think this is what you are doing. You are setting yourself free from the pains of the past and allowing for yourself to access more light and to truly feel happy, is a message that's coming through. You're allowing yourself to truly feel happy. And that's going to take a little bit of work, I think, pile 3, because of everything that you've already been through and everything you've already experienced. I'm hearing. I'm being told to pull some more tarot with regards to the Sage and Purification. Yeah, justice. It's like divine justice is that you will clear all this ancestral karma that you know that you've had to come in and clear, and you've been in the shadow for so long that it's now stepping into the light, pile 3. And I think that you're just terrified that that's not going to be the case when, divine universal law says that it has to swing the other way, the pendulum. Wow. The 8 of Cups, clarifying this, this 35 Spiritual Evolution card. And look at the synchronicities of both of these characters walking away. And to some, this is a note of there are so many others that feel the exact same way as you right now, Pile 3, and they are your tribe, they are your teams, and you're going to find them, is what I want to share. It's like there are so many out there that will be able to resonate with you, that will be able to understand you, and you're going to find them, is what I want to share. 111 on the clock there. Any more? Being told to end with some oracle, Pile 3. High heart activation, dropping seals, divine love, your heart is healed. And you are healing your heart at this time, Pile 3. Make no illusions within that. Chamber of the Violet Flame, karmic release, radical transformation. And please use the energies of the Violet Flame or portal energy to help access your deeper understanding at this time, Pile 3. There is things that you can do to elevate your expanse. Please do not hesitate to reach out if you feel like working with me on a one-to-one basis. But it's like the world is opening up for you to explore it, and it's time for you to get to understand all of those spaces. Halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, and great lessons. It's like, yeah, you've gone through a lot of great lessons, and now you're kind of recalibrating that energy so that you can step forward lighter of foot, Pile 3. There is a... It's like there's a combination of energies that is happening within inside of you that you can't quite comprehend, Pile 3. And, you know, sometimes we don't have to have the words to something to make that be true, or we don't have to, you know, necessarily understand what is going on for us to be able to find a place of peace. And, you know, this is something that I've just had to get used to on this journey, is that I'm going to be confused. Things are going to feel chaotic, and that is okay. And I think that's exactly where you are right now, Pile 3. And you're just going to have to trust the process, because you are learning great gifts at this time. And final card that I've got for you is karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewrite your story and live your truth. And I'm seeing this as you, Pile 3. This is you, this is your energy. You are looking at all timelines and all fractals at this time, and you are retrieving soul, and you are allowing yourself to seed more light into this world. So allow for things to feel strange, allow for things to feel chaotic, allow for things to feel just out of balance, out of sorts, and know that you haven't done anything wrong, and everything is always working out for your highest good, Pile 3. And being told no more messages, Pile 3, and these readings have been incredibly short. It wasn't what I was expecting, but I feel like the energies are just so potent at this time that if the reading was any longer, it's like everyone wouldn't be able to process this energy anyway. So I feel like there has just been snapshots of understanding for you to take hold of at this time, Pile 3. But make sure that you are doing lots of energy clearing, lots of chakra clearings, lots of you know, cleansing of the energetic body, taking salt baths, you know, saging a lot more, sitting in your own divine white light, putting a bubble around you when you leave the house for, you know, protection of your own energy, because I feel like such major shifts are happening that you don't want anything to infiltrate or penetrate at this time. So if you feel like you're wanting to retreat back in some spaces, trust in the energy, Pile 3, because I think it's going to be of best benefit to you and those around you at this time, Pile 3. I feel like there is something wanting to come through, but I'm not being allowed to share it because I think it's going to come directly to you. And I've just realized a continuation here of all of this fire coming from this being's head, which is absolutely beautiful, Pile 3. And I think you feel this energy around you, you feel this love around you, and you're just learning to be able to accept it and access it, Pile 3. But trust that you are a light being, and you deserve light things and a light life, is what I want to share finally. This is a journey of self-love, self-worth, self-exploration of soul, and expanding consciousness. And you've been doing a great job, Pile 3, is what I also want to share. It feels like, you know, you've been going through so many shifts and changes, and it's now your time to to receive is what I want to share. But that's all that I've got for you today, Pile 3. Please do not hesitate to reach out if you would like an extended reading. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And please do share this video with anyone that you might feel will best benefit from these messages. And yeah, again, apologies, Pile 3, that it's a little bit shorter than anticipated, but there is something happening that is going to be so unique to everyone that I can't share, everyone that is going to be watching, because your path is so unique to you. But trust that you are stepping into a divine portal of expanse for the heart space. So know that justice is coming, I guess, is the main message, and that you're happy. It's like your happy ending, your fulfilling life is on its way to you. If not already here, you're just recalibrating your energy so that you can accept it as so, Pile 3. But please take what resonates and go easy on yourself at this time. Ultimate self-care and compassion, Pile 3, is going to help you catapult forward. But that's all that I've got for you today. Please do take care. Goodbye.